This is an urgent alert for every senior, retiree, and disability beneficiary who depends on Social Security. A hidden update is moving through the system right now, and many seniors are being caught off guard because it is not arriving with loud announcements or clear headlines. Instead, it is showing up quietly, through changed deposit amounts, unexpected timing shifts, and official letters that arrive after the money has already moved. If you are not paying close attention, you could misunderstand what is happening to your monthly check. Across the country, seniors are reporting the same experience. They check their bank account and notice that something looks different. The amount is not what they expected. The timing is earlier or later than usual. Or a second deposit appears without explanation. At first, many assume it is a mistake. Others worry that their benefits are being reduced or changed permanently. The truth is more complex, and that is why this update is dangerous when it stays hidden. The Social Security Administration is currently processing multiple system adjustments at the same time. These include recalculations, timing corrections, and benefit interactions that are routine for the agency but confusing for beneficiaries. What makes this moment urgent is that these changes are happening quietly, without a single clear announcement that explains everything in plain language. Seniors are left to piece together the meaning by looking at their deposits and letters, often after the fact. Let's be very clear from the start. This hidden update is not a rumor. It is not online speculation. It is a real operational shift inside the Social Security system, and it is affecting how monthly checks appear, how deductions are applied, and how timing works. For some seniors, the effect is small. For others, it feels sudden and alarming. The danger comes from not understanding what is happening. One of the main reasons seniors are being caught off guard is payment recalculation activity. The SSA regularly reviews beneficiary records to ensure accuracy. These reviews check cost of living adjustments, Medicare deductions, income interactions, and eligibility details. When the system finds a difference, it corrects it. That correction can result in a change to your monthly amount or a one-time adjustment payment. Often, the money moves first. The explanation comes later. That order alone is enough to create fear. Imagine waking up and seeing your Social Security deposit is smaller than last month. No warning, no explanation. Yet, the immediate thought is panic. Did something get cut? Did a mistake happen? Did benefits end? In many cases, the answer is no. What happened is a recalculation or a deduction change that was already scheduled but not clearly communicated in advance. Without understanding this, seniors assume the worst. Another part of this hidden update involves how deductions are applied. Many beneficiaries focus only on their gross benefit amount, but what actually reaches your account is the net amount after deductions. Medicare Part B premiums, supplemental insurance costs, and other withholdings can change. When these deductions increase at the same time as a benefit adjustment, the net deposit can look confusing. Seniors may see a smaller deposit even when their official benefit amount went up. This contradiction is one of the main reasons people feel blindsided. There is also a timing element that is quietly reshaping how payments arrive. The SSA increasingly moves payments earlier to avoid holidays, weekends, and processing delays. While this protects beneficiaries from missing payments, it also changes cash flow. Seniors may receive money earlier than expected and then face a longer gap before the next deposit. If you do not realize the payment was early, you may think a later payment is missing. That misunderstanding causes stress and fear. This is especially dangerous for seniors who live month to month. When money arrives early, it feels available. When the next deposit does not arrive on the usual date, panic sets in. Seniors call banks, refresh accounts repeatedly, and fear something has gone wrong. In reality, the system already paid them. The update is hidden because the explanation did not arrive at the same time. Another critical factor in this hidden update is dual benefit interaction. Millions of seniors receive more than one type of benefit. A small change in one program can affect another. For example, a slight increase in Social Security income can reduce SSI eligibility or lower the SSI amount. To the beneficiary, this feels like money being taken away. To the system, it is an automatic adjustment based on rules that have always existed. What has changed is how often these interactions are being triggered as amounts shift. This hidden update is also connected to automated reviews. The SSA now relies more heavily on automated systems to manage its growing workload. These systems process updates faster, but they also feel less personal. Changes happen in batches. Notices are generated later. Seniors experience the result without understanding the process. Automation increases efficiency, but it also increases confusion when communication lags behind action. Let's address something important. This is not about Social Security disappearing. This is not about benefits ending. This is about how the system manages money flow, and that management is becoming more dynamic. Dynamic systems change quietly and continuously. Static systems change rarely and loudly. Seniors grew up trusting a static system. They are now living under a dynamic one. That difference explains why so many feel caught off guard. Emotionally, this moment is heavy. Seniors already feel pressure from rising costs, medical expenses, and fixed incomes that do not stretch far enough. When the system changes quietly, it feels unfair. It feels like control is being taken away. That emotional response is real and justified. But it is also why understanding this hidden update is so important. Fear thrives in confusion. Clarity restores control. Another urgent warning involves overpayment and recovery notices. As reviews increase, some seniors are being told they were overpaid in the past. These notices can arrive suddenly and demand repayment or future deductions. Without understanding your rights, these letters can cause panic. Seniors have the right to appeal, request waivers, and negotiate repayment plans. Ignoring these notices or reacting emotionally can make the situation worse. Awareness protects income. Scammers are also taking advantage of this moment. Whenever real SSA changes occur, fake calls and messages follow. Seniors are being told their benefits are at risk unless they act immediately. These messages exploit confusion created by hidden updates. Remember this clearly. The SSA does not threaten beneficiaries, does not demand immediate action by phone or text, and does not charge fees to release benefits. Any message that pressures you is not legitimate. This hidden update is catching seniors off guard because it challenges long-held expectations. Seniors expect stability, predictability, and clear communication. What they are experiencing instead is movement without explanation. That does not mean the system is broken. It means the system is changing faster than communication keeps up. This is the moment where seniors must stop guessing and start understanding what is really happening. The hidden Social Security update is not slowing down, and more beneficiaries are being affected every week. The reason this situation feels so alarming is not because benefits are ending, but because changes are happening quietly, without the kind of clear warning seniors are used to receiving. Silence creates fear, and fear spreads fast when money is involved. Right now, the most common mistake seniors are making is assuming that a change they do not understand must be a cut. That assumption is natural, but it is not always correct. Some changes are reductions, some are timing shifts, and some are corrections that actually protect long-term benefits. The danger is reacting emotionally before understanding the source of the change. Once fear takes over, seniors make decisions that hurt them later. The first urgent truth every senior needs to know is this: not every smaller deposit is a benefit cut. In many cases, what looks like a reduction is actually a deduction adjustment. Medicare premiums can change. Supplemental insurance costs can rise. Withholding amounts can be recalculated. When this happens, the net deposit goes down even if the gross benefit stays the same or increases. Seniors see less money and assume the worst, when in reality the structure changed, not the benefit itself. The second urgent truth is about timing confusion. Early payments are becoming more common. When a payment arrives early, it replaces a future payment. That means the next expected deposit may not arrive on the usual date. Seniors who do not realize this panic and believe their benefits stopped. This panic leads to frantic phone calls, stress, and sleepless nights. Understanding timing removes that fear completely. Now let's talk about something even more serious: automated system reviews. The SSA is relying more than ever on automation to manage millions of records. These systems detect discrepancies faster than humans ever could. That sounds good, but it also means changes happen faster. When the system flags an issue, it acts. Letters explaining the action often come later. Seniors experience the result first and the explanation second. This reversal is one of the biggest reasons people feel caught off guard. Another critical issue in this hidden update is overpayment recovery. Seniors are receiving notices stating that they were paid too much in the past and must repay the amount. These notices are frightening, especially for people living on fixed income. What many do not know is that seniors have rights. Repayment is not automatic. You can appeal. You can request a waiver. You can negotiate repayment terms. Doing nothing is the worst option. Understanding your rights protects your monthly check. There is also an urgent warning that must be repeated clearly. Scammers are exploiting this moment aggressively. When real confusion exists, fraud increases. Seniors are receiving calls claiming to be from Social Security, warning of benefit suspension, demanding verification, or offering help for a fee. These calls are lies. The SSA does not call to threaten you. The SSA does not demand immediate action. The SSA does not charge fees. Any message that creates panic is not legitimate. Right now, seniors must follow one simple rule. If it did not come through your official SSA letter or your verified account, it is not real. This rule alone can prevent financial harm. Another part of this hidden update involves dual benefit adjustments. Seniors who receive more than one benefit often see changes ripple across programs. A small increase in one area can reduce another. These interactions have always existed, but they are being triggered more often as amounts shift. To the senior, it feels like progress is canceled out. To the system, it is compliance with rules. Understanding this prevents shock. Now let's talk about what seniors should be doing right now. Not tomorrow, not later, right now. You should be reviewing your deposits carefully. Compare this month to last month. Look at timing, not just amounts. You should be reading every SSA letter, even if the language is confusing. The answers are in the dates and numbers. If something does not match, contact SSA directly. Do not rely on guesses. You should also be adjusting expectations. The Social Security system is no longer static. It is dynamic. That means change is continuous, not occasional. Seniors who expect perfect predictability will feel stressed. Seniors who expect movement will feel prepared. This mental shift is essential going forward. Emotionally, this is difficult. Seniors want certainty. They want stability. They earned it. When the system changes quietly, it feels like disrespect. That feeling is valid. But the reality is that understanding restores power. Knowledge turns fear into control. Let's talk about budgeting under this new reality. Early payments should be treated as scheduled payments, not extra income. Correction payments should be confirmed before spending. Deduction changes should be anticipated. Seniors who budget based on net income instead of gross income will feel less shock. This is not about living in fear. It is about living informed. Another urgent point is January and February confusion. After early payments, these months often feel empty. Seniors think something went wrong. In reality, money already arrived. This pattern repeats every year, but the hidden update has made it more intense. Recognizing this pattern prevents panic. Now let's address the emotional toll directly. Many seniors feel invisible. They feel changes happen without their input. They feel overwhelmed by letters they do not fully understand. That emotional burden is real. But you are not alone. Millions of seniors are experiencing the same confusion at the same time. The difference between stress and calm is understanding. This hidden update is not about taking away dignity. It is about a system adapting under pressure. That does not make it easy, but it makes it understandable. Seniors deserve clarity, not silence. Until communication improves, knowledge is your shield. As we approach the end of this update, here is the most important message. Nothing about this hidden update means your benefits are disappearing. Payments are still coming. The system is still functioning. What changed is the speed, timing, and complexity. Seniors who recognize this will be safer, calmer, and more protected. Do not ignore changes. Do not panic. Do not trust fear-based messages. Pay attention, ask questions, and stay informed. This hidden update loses its power when you understand it. The truth is simple but powerful. The system is moving quietly. Seniors who stay alert will not be caught off guard again. Your benefits matter. Your peace of mind matters. And clarity is your strongest protection.